Hello, everyone. I just wanted to get on here and let everyone know. I'm going to speak a word of encouragement to your heart when there's some things that you're delving into that's brand new to you and a straight new look. Just know that you got it under control. You can do it. You can work it out. You can make it work. It can happen for you. And everything that's going on around you, maybe a lot of confusion where you can't really get your steps right. Your footing gets a little fumbly. You just stumble a little bit. But know that it's for your good. All the teaching tools, everything that's the instructions, the directions, the step-by-step places you have to, the tools, all the combinations of everything, and the combination of learning, the learning process, it's all for your good. It's all for your establishing. It's all for your growth and development. There's going to be advice that you're going to question. You may question it. Sometimes it gets on your nerves to be advised. There's some, and that comes with some arrogance. But you have to trust the process. Like literally, it's a thing of assurance you have to know that this it's gonna come to an end and it's gonna be successful. I'm delving into a lot of new ventures and trying to form a conglomerate to help me along because no one can do it on their own. You have the concept. The Bible says that you should write the vision, which is true. You should write the vision, make it plain. Write it up on tables, write it as clear as you can. Because the next step is you're going to hand it off to a reader. And they have to know what they're reading from your vision. To run. When you run with the vision, you have full direction, you have full understanding, you know the concept, you know what's going on. So you're able to run with it because you understand it, you got it. You know what's about to happen, you know what it entails. You have an intelligence about this vision. But once you write it, it expands. So your borders have to be enlarged. You have to enlarge your territory. So there has to be a team involved. There has to be people that run with it, there to understand, run with it, and be able to make it fruit at the end of the speak. So it's a really tough process, but you must trust it. Trust that there is growth and development at the end of your process. At the end of the learning process, at the end of the playing the piano, in my position, in my state right now, I'm learning how to play the trombone. This is new, this is brand new. Now this is the kind of uncharted territory. It's in my element. I'm a musician, but there's instruments that you're completely just completely new to. It's just an untouched place. And that you have to trust the process. You have to trust your mentors. You have to trust your instructors. You have to trust the people that are there to help and assist you to growth, development, maturity, and excelling in that thing. So there's people that are trying to start and play the organ. There are people that are in business ventures. They're starting. Get the intelligence you need. Get the information you need. Do the research. Mind the information. Go deep into the information. Get as much information as you possibly can. Because you have to get this thing working up flowing right. So don't be afraid of the newness. Don't be afraid of the new thing in your life. Don't be afraid of researching, getting to a place where you're understanding. There's I have some family members that are getting into want to learn more about crypto and getting into cryptocurrency, and I want to get into more trading. So it's a lot of adventures that we want to, but we have to actually put things in perspective and prioritize as well, because you have your hands in so many places where nothing's getting done. That's another thing. Ambition, ambition can have you, whoa, just every which way. So your discipline has to stop you. Discipline has to stop ambition sometime and get to a place where you're settled and you're focused on the top one or two things. And sometimes those top one or two things, they go together. So it's a win-win. Um, it's a win-win. Ultimately, you're learning some things that you really need to know in both areas, which is very beneficial. And you have a super advantage in the long run, because there's something you're going to be able to teach once you learn, research, get as much information as you can, get the stats on the thing. Even to YouTube, I was looking at the SEO, yeah, and some things that you have to research to the basic basic thing. I was looking on YouTube trying to get some stats on like unpopular or the most popular and all that, just different categories. You have to get the research. You have to do the research. You have to do the work to get the reward. To reap the reward, you must sow the work. You must seed into working, diligently going through and seeking out the information you have to get to make this thing a reality and make it a success as well. I'm rooting for everybody. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm rooting for everybody that wants to be productive, wants to go to their ultimate potential and come out on top. I'm rooting for everybody like that, because that is the place to be. It's a it's an uncharted place. A lot of people don't go for the goals and really accomplish them. There's a lot of unaccomplished goals, sadly, in the world. But I'm rooting for everybody. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for your success. I'm rooting for your understanding in the thing that you're going for. I'm rooting for your understanding, having your concept. I'm rooting for your business plans. I'm rooting for your funding and your venture capitalizations and things. I'm rooting for your investors. I'm rooting for every element of your venture, what you're setting out to do. I'm rooting for everything. God has great things in store. God has so many great things in store for you. You have to see it, say it, because with your tongue, there's life. There's death and there's life in the power of your tongue. And if you can believe what you say, it will manifest. Know that God has great things in store. You see the great things. Eyes have not seen, nor ear heard what God has in store for you. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna do a song for great that cover is really nice. But believe it, receive it. Great things are in store for you, and they're coming. My apostle, my pastor, he's my father as well. He said, God is working miracles in my body and in my finances. Every day, God is working miracles in our bodies and in our finances. And that's psychologically, mentally, physically, in our bodies and our finances. We have to trust that God works miracles. He's working miracles. He's doing great things. And he wants us to win. He wants to be, oh, no, I'm sorry. Not just win. He wants us to be more than conquerors. I'm so happy about such a wonderful God that wants even more than what I thought was really good. Winning is really good, but he wants us to be more than a winner. Trust God. Be blessed. Talk to you later.